Okay. Quality ratings for objectives, design plans, and lesson plans. This is elevating design through quality ratings. This is the QRDP approach. So in this week's readings, we're going to access Dr. Chuck Hodell's PDF, the Introduction to Instructional Systems Design, Theory and Practice, which he wrote in 2021. It's a terrific resource, and we're going to use it to guide the quality of our design plans. And that is right on time for you because you're getting engaged with your design plan assignments. You've submitted your outlines by today, which is Sunday. So I'll have them for you tomorrow. We're going to take this week and we're going to dig into Chuck's writing and let it be your guide as you draft your first draft and then your final. You may recall that we've already referenced Dr. Hodell's third edition of the ISD from the Ground Up. It's a great book. This one, it's awesome. It's excellent. I'm a fan of everything Chuck does, and you'll see that the PDF we read this week is a threaded practice. He teaches the same 8 elements in your design plan, and they're the same elements in the PDF. So since the design plan encapsulates the pedagogical strategy of everything we're trying to do, the quality rating design plan, or QRDP, like I mentioned, guides us through the systematic evaluation of our design plans to ensure they meet the highest standards of quality and effectiveness, right? Because we could make a design plan, but in what ways do we challenge ourselves in specific areas of the design plan? And that's what we're about to read, right? And Chuck does a great job of walking us through that, but let's explore it here from an overview sense so that it's not just words on a page. I want to explore how the QRDP illuminates each element of the design plan. So it's very practically written. You can use it like a handbook, but let's take a moment to walk through it so that it's cohesive for you. Before we do dive in and go step by step, a couple of disclaimers, right? A few points before we dive in. Dr. Hodell uses a 100-point percentage scale, and the details of those points are well explained in the document. He says like 5 points for this section of the document and this subsection, and then 2 points for that one. I'm not going to bullet point everything you're about to go read, or if you've already read it, I'm not going to bore you by doing that. So I am aware that there's a 100-point scale, but I'm just going to pass over those elements because you're going to go read them. You'd be wise. Point number 2, you'd be wise to use Chuck's QRDP on your work, as I'm going to use it to help me look at your final submission. It's not required that you do this. It's not an additional step, but boy, is it practical and really useful. You won't have to submit your drafting or work or anything that says what your findings were on the QRDP, but I'll probably be able to tell if you used it. But it's not required, right? So just want to get that out of the way in case people are like, do I have to read this? Yes. Am I supposed to use it? You're not supposed to. You don't have to. Boy, once you read it, though, you'll realize what a good instrument it is. And I hope you do use it because I do. That same perspective of what it would be wise to use it transfers to the other parts of the PDF reading, which are the quality ratings for lesson plans and the quality ratings for objectives. I plan to look at those objectives when I'm looking at your design plans, lesson plans, and objectives. So take that whole reading from this week, and that'll be essential for you. All right. So now let's talk about the sections of the document. So the rationale succinctly captures the essence of your course. I know we talked about this in the design plan lesson, but just bear with me. I want to pass over this one more time. It's good for the soul. It's good for you to repeat some of this stuff. The rationale should articulate the mission clearly, detail the course's scope, the intended audience, and the guiding principles. QRDP evaluates the rationale on clarity, detail, and format. Again, I'm not going to tell you about the points. Each criterion is rated as part of the overall quality score. The target population is where you understand your learners, and you know this stuff really well. You know your learners because I've seen your learner analyses, and they're very good. That's where you get a deep understanding of your learners. It's crucial, and a lot of that is well documented because of what you already did in this course. So the target population section of the course should talk about who your learners are, bring clarity to their backgrounds, their challenges, their educational needs. Again, clarity on detail and identification of specific challenges. That's how you rate it. The course description lays out the logistical and methodical framework of your course. It includes the course's duration, the instructional methods, and the required materials. The QDP measures the comprehensiveness and clarity of the section, ensuring that it provides a solid function for the course's implementation. Ratings for that are assigned on the course length, instructional methods, materials, and highlighting their contribution to the overall design plan. The objectives are setting the stage for success. The objectives define what the learners will achieve. We talk about the number, the format, the detail of the objectives, and ensuring they're comprehensive, they're structured effectively, and they encompass both the terminal and objective and enabling goals. Enabling goals. The evaluation ensures that our objectives are aligned with the overall educational mission and learners' needs. The evaluation strategy. QRDP reviews the detail, processes, and thoroughness of the evaluation strategy, ensuring that it's robust and that it's feasible. You can actually evaluate the things you say you're going to evaluate and align with the course objectives. So it's a holistic approach. This holistic approach ensures that the evaluation strategy is capable of capturing the true impact of the educational experience. The participant prerequisites. This ensures the learner readiness. Setting clear prerequisites for participants ensures that learners are adequately prepared for the course content. The QRDP evaluates the clarity and specificity of these prerequisites, ensuring that they're both realistic, like the evaluations. They're realistic and aligned with the course's learning objectives. This rating underscores the importance of establishing a baseline for learner engagement and success. The facilitator prerequisites and deliverables, those are the last two. Facilitator prerequisites define the educator expertise. That's mainly what facilitator prerequisites do. This mainly refers to the POSH, the professional vogue street health. Just as learners need to meet certain criteria, so too do the facilitators. The design plan must outline clear and unambiguous standards for facilitators, ensuring they possess the qualifications necessary to deliver the course effectively. The QRDP assesses these standards for clarity and specificity and rates their adequacy in supporting the educational goals. The deliverables are clarifying outputs and responsibilities. Deliverables articulate the tangible outcomes of the course, from learner assessments to educational materials. The QRDP evaluates the thoroughness, clarity, and defined responsibilities associated with each deliverable, ensuring that they're well documented and that they align with both the course objectives and the learner's needs. This ensures all stakeholders have a clear understanding of the expected outcomes and their roles in achieving them. So through this application of the QRDP, each design plan develops precision. We want to ensure that every element aligns with the overarching educational goals and meets the highest standards of quality. So this process not only elevates the instructional design, but enhances the learning experience. It will resonate with your educators and learners alike. I'm sure you're going to love it as much as I do. This is probably our longest video. Sorry, it's almost 8 minutes. But I hope you enjoyed it, and good luck this week. We're keeping it light on all the reading and lectures this week, so enjoy.